joking back and forth with each other in all chat.
Well, you know, most of these guys scrim with each other almost every day anyway. They're probably like... Yeah, there's a team fight going on, but looks like not too much happening there. They can't really do much as soon as Naga throws down the illusions to kind of just dispels anything that goes on her.
Did end up getting the boulder smash on Biver, so no stuns, just some nice slow and some good damage. I think that's the big thing, is he wanted the extra damage. It's an extra 35 damage. You get the smash versus the stun, and it hits all of the illusions, as opposed to just the one.
Yeah, and we got the Split Earth picked up early as well, but yeah, like you were saying, you can see here, it does a lot of damage. Back up in the top lane again, but the question is, though, it's going to limit the rotating ability of Biver for a little bit. He'll have to end up getting level 2 before he can do anything. I think he usually did this in the previous games anyway, though. Because I don't think I've ever seen him rotate beyond the point of level 2.
Your roaming potential before that is pretty weak, so it's not that crazy.
Right. Oh, yeah, because there's no damage. He has to be able to push them into the tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he had to be level 2 to do it anyway. So let's see. For some reason, I thought I saw a Quelling Blade on Gyro, but there wasn't. It was on Void. I think they swapped heroes the last second. No, they didn't. No, it's still Quinn in the mid.
You okay there, bud?
What? I mean, I'd love to say it's too early in the morning, but we both know that's very much a lie.
Yeah, it's like 1 in the afternoon for you. You don't get that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I may have woken up maybe 2 hours ago. Because I was told I could sleep in if I wanted to, and I'm like, okay.
Well, glad you got to sleep in.
Hey, well, it's not my fault you had to work today.
That's true. I'm going to blame you anyway, though.
I'm sure that's exactly what your employer wants you to think. I'm half dead. Blame this guy. He's literally like 16,000 miles away from you. Do it anyway.
Taking a look at CS so far. CCNC pulling ahead right now. 13-2 for him.
Got my CS orders wrong.
Yeah, I shouldn't do that.
Well, I mean, it was pretty obvious still who actually had the highest CS, but it's only 2.5 minutes in. There's not too much CS floating around on the map so far.
Fly top?
Back up in top. Yeah, Fly's in a bit of trouble, and the lightning will confirm it. Easy first blood.
Did you catch that whole thing, or just the end?
Yeah, I got the whole thing. Don't worry.
Okay.
I saw the whole thing. I didn't see that courier dying, though. That was all the way in the back. That's kind of something.
Might get another one. Gyro's courier.
Thinking about it.
As well.
There's no ward to scout it, but he might just...
Got the enchant totem?
Yeah, he's doing it. He chanted it. Meanwhile, back up in top. Naga goes down again. Yeah, I missed the kill on the Naga, but I got the kill on the courier.
Hey, we were patient. We waited. It's worth it. It's 2 courier kills, so that's actually a lot of gold.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent amount of gold, because it is 2 couriers. It goes to everybody, and we talked about this yesterday. Those courier kills, despite the fact that I can't see how much gold it was.
The names are too long.
Yeah, 37 and 44, I think. But that's to everybody, so that's some pretty good gold. So that makes a significant difference. I mean, sure, of course, you don't lose gold from having your courier be dead anymore, but still.
That was the rough times.
Yeah, well, that was when you picked Nature's Prophet just to kill couriers, and people still do that, thinking that makes a big difference.
I mean, it makes a decent difference. It still hurts, but it's not as bad as it used to.
Yeah, well, it's just, you wouldn't pick Nature's Prophet just to kill couriers anymore.
That's what
you pick Nature's Prophet because it's a Nature's Prophet. Back then when he was like, people were picking up of his 4 almost all the time.
I'm a little surprised that Crit hasn't bothered to rotate into mid. That's Quinn here. Maybe they're waiting for Dreamcoil and Puck, but at that point, I think CCNC is going to have his Astral Step, and the gank's not going to matter as much.
Yeah, I don't I mean, maybe... Well, Shager doesn't have Aftershock yet, though. Because he went for the Chant Totem to be able to kill the Couriers, I guess, earlier. So he might not be able to rotate until he's 3 anyway. But I don't think Aftershock makes that big of a difference. Because, you know, Fissure... you don't actually get the big Q going out there.
MSS
It looks like MSS. A bit of trouble here. He's getting clicked on, but... Biver just doing a real good job at body blocking. Why MSS is back up in the front here, I don't know. And I think...
he
might be... Yeah, like, whoa. Literal seconds away.
Good item. No salve on either of them, though, to heal him up. I think he has one coming out. Yeah, he's got one coming out just now, but it's going to be a while. And if he gets he will just die.
Yeah, he's got to play extremely careful right now. But I don't
see fly. He wants it. He wants it so bad.
He's looking at him. I think now though, if he hit him again, he'd still live because then he's got the range drop proc. But now he's got the salve. He'll be back up and ready to go.
EG.Abed gets unlucky with the spawn. Not able to fill his bottle.
Quinn getting the very nice regen. Love getting those runes as a mid player.
That is. I think it was Sumail actually who was talking about how busted regen rune is actually in the mid lane.
I mean,
regen
it's just
and DD just decide lanes.
Yeah. Like Arcane, like sure when it first came out, everybody was super excited about it, but now you just look at it, Arcane doesn't make that big of a difference.
Like if you're
Haste is probably the other one that's like kind of close to being too good.
Haste gets you like a kill though. A regen or a DD spawned at the right time can just win you with the whole lane. Because if you trade like all of your regen and then just pop that rune, it's just, well, all right.
What the? Why am I on hero level now? What the hell?
Stop hitting hotkeys.
I don't know what's going on with my keyboard. To be fair, yesterday my headset like exploded or something like that, and like it screwed up. Yeah, it screwed up my audio, but then like I went to check things. It screwed up a lot of things.
So my only big concern for EG right now is that it's 7.5 minutes in and Fly's level 2. Or not, sorry, not Fly, Crit. Crit is level 2 on Sugar right now. He's not been able to get a lot of experience.
Yeah, it's a hard lane for him. They're doing very adequate pulls and they're just holding over everything they can. It's just Chaos are planning their lanes right. They also have the 2 kills in the early game here, but you know what I'm surprised about is that Biver has yet to actually just rotate around too. Maybe he just feels he doesn't really need to in this game. Like, try to contest the Naga as much as possible. That's maybe his sole objective right now.
It's tough to rotate on a puck. He does have the point in silence if he really wanted to, but it's just really hard rotation.
They do get the disruptor in the mid, but EG.Abed's in a bit of trouble again, though. Never mind, it's actually going to be Quinn. He's being right-clicked down, caught in the corner. Dream Coil being specced up. He will throw out the Remnant, but I don't think he has an escape plan except for Biver coming in here, trying to find the clicks on EG.Abed. Jumps down to the low ground, and now, Aftershock on the Earth Spirit, Biver's going to be in a bit of trouble. It's still, Crit. It's not going to be in range for the Aftershock. They do manage to get a little bit closer. EG.Abed trying to find it with the clicks, and they will end up getting it. Crit's actually getting it instead there.
They get the disruptor, but it ends up costing a lot there. Quinn going down and EG.Abed living level 8 now on the puck. I guess Quinn's level 8 as well. And that's what the greedy build on CC and C will do for you sometimes. Not having that point to assimilate, able to get out.
I don't think you usually spec it up too early anyway. It doesn't really do a lot of damage in the mid lane. I mean, now that he's 8, he's gonna end up going for it at 9, but like it's kind of like
I don't think he is. Every time I've been watching him, he's just been going 4-0-4, and I thought he might adjust for that.
Oh, I didn't see that he didn't have. Yeah. So he's gonna go the last on Remnant then. That's gonna help confirm the kill on Fly here. But the smoke was for. It's a very easy kill.
Oh, he does get it actually. He doesn't want to die anymore.
Well, you know, you died one time and you're like, oh, I guess gotta adjust one thing. And to be fair, that is like the one thing that he'd have to spec into to end up changing that around. Anyway, I'm gonna take a jump to the net worth. If you haven't already, I'm looking at the net worth now. with all the CS that was happening. Gyro had a great time farming in the bot lane, practically uncontested. Now he's up in the top. He's running top of the net worth at 4,000.
It's got 70 last hits.
Ooh.
10 minutes.
Dire drop a scan. They can't get the roll, and the push won't stun him anymore, so he just has to watch him go. I think they could have got the